What's up, guys? I'm BTC. Welcome back to Overwatch Agents, where we review match replays to catch the cheaters and throwers who try to ruin the game. If you have a replay to share where you think someone was cheating or throwing, you can send it to me along with the info on the screen. Let's get started. You know, it's not exactly difficult to hit an enemy player with Moira's main attack. It's got a pretty generous hit registration on it, but apparently this player didn't think that it's good enough and decided to use cheats on top of it. We're looking at the Moira on the red team, and the way that this cheat is going to work is that it will snap to enemy players. It doesn't seem to track them or lock on. It doesn't seem necessary because it's Moira, and the really big hit registration area, you just hold right click, and that's basically it. But there's also some other really weird stuff going on with how the camera moves throughout the match, because it doesn't appear to be moved by the mouse. Instead, it looks like someone who's using the arrow keys in order to move the camera, which is just really weird, and it's something that you see with bots and with scripts. So maybe this isn't actually a player who's cheating. It might be a bot or a script that's being run. Let me show you. We're gonna start this off. Activates the ultimate and gonna get hit by the Roadhog. Now, this is going to be the first snap that you're going to see. Right there. Very obvious when you're moving at the slower speed for the replay. Now look at this. Look at the way that that camera is moving. That is very, very weird. So again, here we have the snap, but watch this camera. So it moves a little bit, it stops, and then it moves a little more, and it stops, and moves a little more, and stops. And it's not moving up or down. It's like it's using the arrow keys in order to go left and right. Now, here's another snap we're going to see right here, hitting the Mercy, but for some reason tries to snap over to the Roadhog, and then comes back to the Mercy. And we'll just speed this up a bit here. Takes out the Mercy, and then moves back up over here. And there's going to be another snap right here, but this is weird because it doesn't seem to snap to an enemy. It just snaps to nothing right there. Very strange. I'm gonna speed this up again. And it's just incredibly weird camera movement with all these snaps and stuff. Sometimes it goes to an enemy, sometimes it doesn't. See if we can get another one here. So that was a very obvious one right there. Look at that. Let's slow this down here. Healing the Lucio, and then instantly snaps over to the Roadhog and locks on. Let's turn that back up again. And like, look at those camera movements. It's going... There was another snap right there. And another snap. The camera is moving left and right without any vertical change. So it's like they're using the arrow keys. There's another snap. I mean, it happens constantly. It's not exactly a great cheat program. I honestly don't know if this is a cheat or if this is just someone running a bot. Or at least like a partial bot. There was another very, very obvious snap right there. Very weird. I mean, something is being run. It's either a cheat or a bot or a script. There's absolutely 100% there's something extra that is being run with this game, which is obviously a very bannable offense. Whether it's a cheat or a script or a bot, I don't know, but that's just strange. What do you guys think this is? Do you think it's a player using some sort of weird cheat? Or do you think it's an advanced bot or a script or something? Let me know down below what you think. But in any case, player still needs to be banned. In this match, we're going to be looking at not one, not two, not three, but four players that are throwing and deranking. Can you guess which ones they are? If only there was some sort of pattern to it. So these 4 players right here are deranking. It is almost certainly going to be one person that is controlling all of these, and if we start it up, you're going to see that only one account is going to move at any specific time. So we've got Bastion, and then it's going to be Soldier. And then I believe Roadhog is next. And then Orisa. And they're just going to keep doing the same thing again and again and again. But I also got another replay from someone else with these same 4 players. It also happened to take place on Watchpoint Gibraltar, but in the first match, those 4 players were on the blue team and they started on defense, and in this match, they're on the red team and they start on attack, and they're doing the same thing. It's just one person controlling all 4 characters, and what they do is they just run out one at a time, and this is to derank the accounts. And a lot of people ask, why do they do this? And very simply, it's so that they can sell the accounts. They bring them all the way down to bronze, and then they sell them as Smurf accounts. And yes, people actually do make money doing this because there are lots of people that want to Smurf in the lower brackets, but they don't want to ruin their main account, or they don't want to waste the time trying to derank an account themselves, so they just buy one that has been deranked all the way down to only like 100 SR, and then they can use that to mess around with. That's why they do this. So you just saw 2 separate matches that were completely ruined by this group of derankers, but I'm willing to bet that there were dozens and dozens more that were also ruined. You just saw a match where one player was controlling 4 accounts in order to derank them, but that is amateur level stuff. The real pros can derank an entire team all at the same time, and that's what we have in this match. One player is controlling every single account on the red team. All of these players, all of these accounts are throwing and deranking for the same reason that I mentioned in the past one, which is they're going to be used for smurfing or they're going to be sold. Let's go and check it out. We're going to move over to here, and you will see that it's the exact same sort of thing where only one character will move at a time. Let's speed this up. And you can see that Sigma, then Zarya, then Symmetra, Sombra, Moira, and Ana's last. I know some people treat this a little differently from the previous match, because in the other one you had 4 people, so that means that 2 people on the team ended up losing the match and losing SR. But in this one it's a full 6-man group, so you know, what's the big deal? The other team is getting a free win. But you have to keep in mind what happens when this full group gets all the way to the low rank, down into bronze. These accounts are going to be split up, they're going to be sold off and used by individual players who are probably in Diamond Master or GM, and they're going to use them to smurf, and then they're going to ruin more matches in the future using these accounts once they've been lowered down into bronze and silver. So the fact that the other team is getting a free win this time doesn't really change the fact that these accounts are going to be used in order to smurf and ruin other matches. That's why it's wrong, even though the other team gets a free win. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to be comment of the video, then leave yours, and while you're at it, ring the bell so you never miss a new video. Also, if you want to get some cool gear, join my Discord server, or follow me on social media, then check out the links down below. And remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.